Okay, this is an interesting little story I want to share with you guys. This is basically junk right now. This was made around 1973. It's a 220 megahertz crystal control radio. The same exact radio, it was made in Japan, was made and it was badged under. Of course, this is Tempo, Henry Radio, licensed that. Midland did them. Clegg had a FM 76. There were some others. That's the ones that jumped to mind. Anyway, here's the story behind these things, though. So, in 1973, a piece of legislation was introduced to the FCC, or petition to the FCC, to allocate a new Class E citizens band service at 220 megahertz on FM. So, you know, there was big plans for that, repeaters, all kinds of stuff. So trying to get ahead of the game, and CB and ham radio was a big deal at that time. Those companies all jumped on the bandwagon and ordered a gazillion of these things. Got them shipped into the United States. I don't know if they ever actually got type acceptance at the time or not, but they were trying to get ahead of the game. CB, 23 channel CB was booming, you know. So this was going to be the next big thing in CB. The FCC turned it down. They never approved it. So these companies were sitting around with a ton of inventory and they couldn't do anything with it. Apparently there was some CB activity on 220 megahertz back in Japan, but these guys were sitting on a ton of inventory. So there was 220 megahertz ham band at the time, some allocations there. And so they decided, rather than losing a bunch of money, they rebadged these things as 220 ham rigs. They're crystal controlled. They're modular. The receiver and transmitter are separate boards. People were buying these things and busting them out and building repeaters out of them, all kinds of stuff. But this was originally intended to be a CB radio. The law didn't get passed, and instead of losing money, these guys, they didn't make as much as they had planned, but they just basically restructured them and sold them to the ham community.